Welcome to our project. Our project is combined with Milka Reynoso and Miriam Castillo. Its name is self-motivation. Our objectives are to help other people feel confident about their potential. The second, to demonstrate that every person is a singular treasure. The last one, highlight that the motivation, the most important, comes of yourself.
Introduction. This project refers to self-motivation. It's like in giving oneself the reason, impulse, enthusiasm, and interest that causes a specific action or certain behavior. In it, we will cover some tips to stay self-motivated, in addition to highlighting the types of self-motivation and what are the advantages of being motivated.
What is self-motivation? Self-motivation is giving oneself the reasons and the enthusiasm with which to provoke an action or a certain behavior. With this ability, an internal force is a skill that will be to engine that constantly drive you forward. Understands the vital energy necessary to make extraordinary efforts that achieve your goals and objectives. Understand yourself, commit yourself, perfect yourself. When motivation comes from within, we become stronger. The fact that we think that a thing is pleasant to do is what makes that thing pleasant, and not the thing itself. Our thoughts condition the actions we perform that therefore our experience with them. How you live things is generate in you. It doesn't depend or is subject to third parties. It is what drives you in your life. The importance of self-motivation is a vital skill and a key part of emotional intelligence, one of the personal skills that drive us to achieve our goals and keep moving forward. Advantages of self-motivation. There are many advantages to self-motivation. Self-motivated people, for example, tend to be more organized, have good time management skills, and have more self-esteem and confidence. Understanding and developing self-motivation can help us to take control of many their aspects of life where we may not be doing the way we want. Types of self-motivation. Two main types of motivation can be identified: intrinsic and extrinsic. In the first, something we don't possess on the satisfaction expect or perceive at the time on performing the action or task. Intrinsic motivator include love, having fun, being interested, and challenging yourself personality. Extrinsic motivation, meanwhile, is characterized by performing an action or task to obtain some type of reward, including money, power, and good grades or grades. Each person is motivated by different things, depending on their attitude and the moment of her life. For example, The same task may have intrinsic motivated at one time and intrinsic motivated another. Most tasks have a combination of two types of motivation. The skills that influence self-motivation. There are a number of skills that are put into practice in self-motivation, including 1. Set high but realistic goals that can be achieved. The second, take to correct level of risks. Exactly. Third, look for constant comment to know how to improve what is being done well. Number 4, commit to personal or organizational goals and go to extra mile to achieve them. Look for opportunity all the time and take advantage of them when they present themselves. Be able to deal with setbacks and continue to pursue goals despite obstacles. If you can apply these skills, you can develop high motivation at work, at home, and your personal relationship. That's why you will warrant higher returns. An essential element to work more efficiently is self-motivation. However, various unexpected situations in our daily life can discourage us at times. It's very common that time we do not feel like studying, working, or doing physical activity. For example, in addictions, many people leave everything for later and, in the end, don't reach their goals. Therefore, it is undoubtedly very important to know how to motivate yourself, being in a control of your thoughts and knowing what to do when work discard can help us improve various situations. Regardless of external factors, it's necessary to learn to simulate yourself so that the results are as positive as possible.
Next, we show you 8 tips to develop your self-motivation. 1. Determine your goals. Many times we can feel unmotivated because we do not understand where we want to go. Having well-defined objectives is a way of self-motivation, since when we know well where we want to go, it is much easier to take the necessary attitudes to achieve our goals. Number 2. Change the focus of your thinking. One of the ways to learn how to motivate yourself is to change the focus of your thought. There are many actions we take not because we like them, but because we think they are important to someone. And that may be one of the biggest reasons for lack of courage. 3. Make new choice whenever necessary. Sometimes a few changes are all we need to cheer ourselves up more. And we are not talking about the change here. They can happen, of course, but you may need only a small modification to what you already do. Number 4. Don't be afraid of being wrong. A good result that we obtain it in your professional and personal life came because of our plan and executions. This means that achieving your goals does not depend exclusively on luck. 5. Learn something new every day. Will initiative are 2 essential characteristics of self-motivation. You have to share up again and try to change when you are thinking of giving up. 6. Be positive. Have you heard of the theory that good thoughts generate good results? It's true. Get rid of ideas that can be self-destructive or insulates you. Don't overload your mind with negative and only discouraging thoughts. Number 7. Meet successful people. It is very important to have good reference, especially if you are starting a new project. Meeting and relating to people who have had positive results are a good way to motivate yourself. 8. Get out of your comfort zone. It is very common to get stuck in a comfort zone and be afraid of doing things differently. However, it is very important to overcome the changes to achieve your goals, as difficult as it may seem. Self-motivation example. 17 years old guy wakes up to a daily alarm and sits to run a couple of meals before school. He prepares for school, prepare a daily breakfast, and leave every day on time. Ever though his mother never made sure he does his homework. He heads out as an all-star baseball player. Kyle is the epitome of a motivated teenager. Self-motivation is accomplishing that what needs to be done without the need for direction, supervision, influence of confront others. For Kyle and for most others, self-motivation helps achieve goals and leads to success. This leads to increased self-esteem, mood, and confidence. Conclusions. When we need to start work or do some important activity, there are some factors that can discourage us. Lack of time. The people around us, countries, economy, and even the fears of taking risks are some of those problems. We know that at first everything may seem a little more laborious than we expected, but we need to be careful not given. Maintain a high level of self-motivation is of areas of your life in the main way to prosper and be successful. We hope you liked this video and that you have learned a lot from it. It was more than a pleasure. Until next time, bye bye, thanks for your attention.